Imagine if Martian Manhunter was a gas-like being that possessed folks and gave them a high that enabled mind reading. What's up, my fellow Wednesday warriors? This is your boy Marcus the Conqueror, back to conquer another comic book review. Today let's discuss Absolute Martian Manhunter #1 by writer Dennis Kemp and artist Javier Rodriguez. This issue revolves around passionate yet wildly dishonest chain-smoking FBI agent John Jones. At the beginning of the issue, Jones suffers from an explosion at a coffee shop caused by self-bomber Mike Miller. Miller is the supervillain, the Human Flame, in main continuity. Miraculously, Jones survived with minimal damage despite his proximity to the explosion. Since the incident, however, Jones sees a multicolored smoke everywhere he goes. Since his medical results came back fine, Jones isn't sure if the smoke results from the bombing or that he's going insane. Lying to his superiors on the FBI's Stochastic Terrorism Task Force and his wife Bridget regarding his doctor's orders to stay home and agreeing not to investigate the bombing, he returns to the coffee shop to search for clues. Jones realizes as he interviews the suspect's friends and family that he suddenly knows things about them they didn't communicate. Jones knows Miller slept with his lifelong best friend once and they never talked about it afterward. He also knows that his next door neighbor was truthful during their conversation, but she wanted to hide her marijuana use. So, along with mind reading abilities, Jones also has the ability to be super messy. Jones returns home after a long day of feeling off and driving past his house 3 times without recognizing it. After embracing his wife, she tells him to visit their non-verbal autistic son, Tyler, upstairs in his room. Jones finds Tyler making clay figurines of their family. Once noticing he was missing from the set as if he were the emotionally absent father that he probably was, he inquires about his figurine. Tyler then points to a green alien with 1 red eye and 2 red hands. Obviously what Absolute Martian Manhunter probably looks like. After a night of insomnia and seeing the multicolored smoke laying on top of him, Jones lies to his wife about having to go to his job early so he can go to the emergency room. He doesn't want her to worry. As the doctor tells Jones his results look fine, the smoke informs him of all the things consuming the doctor's mind. Next, Jones visits Miller's mother, who adamantly argues her son's innocence as multicolored smoke emanates from her ears. Jones takes a sharp inhale of the gas and views significant days in Miller's life from the perspective of his mother. The first event was Mike's first day of school. The second was the day Mike's mom informed him that his father wouldn't be coming home. Freaked out, Jones excuses himself and hurries outside where multicolored fumes full of thoughts surround him. Throughout this issue, flashbacks with a voice narrating his past interrupt Jones's thoughts as if it was trying to learn about him. 2 flashbacks center on times with his father, such as a camping trip and when his father found cigarettes under his bed. Another is when he and Bridget bought their first house. While coughing profusely, a voice tells him to breathe in the thought smoke. Overwhelmed and overtaken by the smoke, Jones runs away within himself as the voice tells him he sees, quote, hidden life dimensions observed and viewed from the outside. Jones asks the voice who they are. They announce they saved Jones during the explosion and now they are one. A green gas as a humanoid red-eyed Cyclops says they are the Martian Manhunter. This issue is amazing. I implore you to read it twice or 3 times to absorb the story. It's trippy, which alludes to the smoke and drug-filled theme of this book. I love how Dennis Kemp plays with the irony that the main continuity Martian Manhunter is vulnerable to fire, yet the absolute version of him has the form of smoke which results from burning. Javier Rodriguez did a masterful job of using the art, especially the colors, to portray the Mindhunter's possession of Jones as a high. Looking at the colors tells you how the Mindhunter takes over Jones's sight and smell wherever he goes. For instance, the receptionist's nail design looks like the Mindhunter. He also resembles Jones's lighter and his lit cigarette. It may be too early to say, but I think this series may be on the Eisner Awards radar if the rest of the series matches this quality. I give this issue a 10 out of 10. Let me know how y'all feel about it in the comments along with your favorite part of the book. See y'all later.